So now we are going to work the bobble stitch border. I'm going to show you how that works, but you can see the bobble of that stitch is right here. And so we are making this bobble and then going to the next chain one space and then making a bobble, and then we'll go to the next one. And so I'll show you how that works. So for the bobble stitch border, we are going to start with a chain one, and then we are going to single crochet into the chain one space here. All right, and then we are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we are going to do our bobble stitch into the single crochet that we made down here. Okay, so in order to work the bobble stitch, what we do is we're going to yarn over, and then we insert the hook into the stitch that we're talking about. So that's the single crochet. I'm going to yarn over and draw up a loop. Okay, so you can see I have 3 loops on my hook right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to yarn over and draw through 2 of those loops, just the 2 loops. Okay, and I'm going to do that whole thing 3 times. So again, I'm going to yarn over, go into the stitch, pick up another loop. Now I have 4 on my hook. I'm going to go through only the first 2, and I'm going to do that one more time for the 3rd time. Yarn over into the stitch, pull up another loop. Now I have 5 here. I am going to pull through just the first 2 loops on that hook. So now I have 4 loops on my hook. And so what I'm going to do to close off this stitch, I'm going to yarn over and draw through all 4 that were on this hook. Now I go back to my bobble stitch border instructions, and so that is I've finished the bobble stitch in the single crochet, and so the next thing to do is to move to the next space. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to single crochet into that chain 1 space. So that's my single crochet there, and now I'm going to work the bobble again. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to make the bobble into this single crochet. So I am pulling through 2 loops. I'll do that again, pulling through 2 loops, do that again, and pulling through 2 loops. And I've done that 3 times, so I have a total of 4 stitches on the hook here, and I'm going to close all of those off. I'm going to yarn over and then draw through all 4. And then again, single crochet in the next space. And then we're going to do the bobble border. 1, 2, 3, 4 chains. And now I'm going to work my bobble stitch. So this is the first one, this is the second time, and this is the 3rd time. Now I have 4 loops on my hook, and we are going to slip through all of those. And now I've reached the chain 3 space. So in the chain 3 space, what I'm going to do is I'm going to single crochet into this space. Then I'm going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to bobble into this first chain. 1, 2, 3. That's my bobble. And then I'm going to single crochet again into the same space. Okay, so you see how the bobbles are tied down at each one of these chain 1 spaces, and then when we reach the chain 3 space, it's tied down by 2 single crochets. So 1 at the beginning, we do the bobble, and then 1 at the end to kind of keep this in place. And then we're going to go ahead and continue with the same bobbles down the side. So next thing we do is chain 4, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to work our bobble into that last single crochet. So pulling through 2 loops, and then again pulling through 2 loops, and again pulling through 2 loops. I have 4 loops on the hook and pulling through all 4. And then we continue on by doing the single crochet into the next space. Okay, so I'm going to continue doing my border. All right, so we have gotten to the last section here. So we are going to do our last bobble. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to make the last bobble in here. And then to close this off, we're going to single crochet into the 3rd chain stitch of that previous row. So we're looking for this one. And so that is basically the end. We can cut our yarn and tie that off, but that is basically what it looks like from that side and that side. And so now you have your granny square plus your bobble stitch border.